Okay, so let's start with this.
What's going on, everybody? How you doing? I am so sorry about the delay and the mishaps and things of that nature. How's everybody doing? Talk to me, talk to me. Okay, I think you're there. I think you're there. Well, I might as well do my spiel. From drag queens to many of things and everything in between. From politics to young men. Oh, you know what I mean. Welcome, North, South, East, and West. What's popping on the book? At its best, I'm your host, Tamisha Iman, and I'm glad you're my special guest. Now, holla at me. I know you know me, and show me love through those emojis. Then sit back and enjoy the show, because who knows where it's going to go. It's live, baby. It's live. What's up, world? It's your girl, the T to the original I, Tamisha Iman. How's everybody doing? Yeah, I see family has joined. I see you coming in. Come on in, 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 come on in. There's a few things I need to tell you guys. First of all, I could not share my information earlier today due to the fact that some sissy on my page took it upon themselves to report that I was sharing footage, and they called it unwanted mail. So I advise you, whoever you sissy may be, if you're connected to my page and you do not want to receive any more information from me, the simplest thing to do is delete yourself. Remove yourself from this situation, because I'm not going anywhere. And if you're connected to my page, and yes, I'm going to share my information to get my people in, to make them aware of what I have going on. So I just advise you, miserable sissies, in 2018, pick your battles. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. As you see, the show still went on. So how you guys doing? How's everybody doing? Yes, it's okay. You know, it sounds redundant to have to keep saying, to keep checking people for the negativity, but you know what? Some people just miserable. And you have a choice. You can either fight them or join them, or ignore them. But I wish them well, baby. And if you're on my page, and once they see, what they've done is they have blocked me from sending messages. So soon as they unblock me, whoever you miserable gay may be, I'm going to send you another message. So get ready. How about that? Yes. Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year. I explained to everybody that my format of the show has changed. There's a lot of things I'm going to cover. My time frame on with you guys is 1 hour. So please, I'm begging you to share this live. If you're not following me already, please follow my page. And let's get started. So what we're going to do here at What's Popping on the Book now is I'm going to cover certain situations that took place on the book. So if it did not take place on the book, then I might not talk about it. But I'm only talking about the things that are what's popping. So enjoy the ride. Hold on. And as my co-host, I always say, hey everybody, hey Keith, as my co-host, you know, last week I asked everyone to send me stuff that you wanted me to talk about. No one sent me anything, so I'm talking about what I want to talk about. How about that? So that's what we're going to do. There's a few things that took place on the book on last week that I do want to cover. And I want your opinion. You know, a lot of things I'm not going to say anything about, but you are more than welcome to type your feelings. Yes, share this live. Share this live. My goal is to have 1 million people watching. Unfortunately, dealing with the community that I'm a part of, it's not going to happen. You know why? Because it's 1,000 of them that's watching from the outside. They won't click in. But nevertheless, my makeup is still on. My hair is still on. And I'm still here. Thank you, God. How about that? How about that? So we're just going to keep pressing with the show. And my first topic. Oh, somebody. Yes, share the live. I am so grateful to those sharing. Hello, everyone. Hello, 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 hello. Come on in. We're about to get started. You know, now there's levels to the show. It's what's popping, what's good, what it is, and what's up. So once I show something, you tell me which of the 4 you think it is. And you just let me know. So, hey, Jay. Hello, Jay. I'm sorry that I couldn't come on the other day. I know you guys was waiting on the show. But I did have a family emergency, and I couldn't make it. So, you know, shit happens. But I'm glad we're here today. I'm glad we're here today. So we're going to, as soon as this kick in, we're going to get started. I kind of prolonged my infomercials to kind of like give you guys time to say stuff if you got something you want to say. I want to hear it. I want to see it. You know, trust me. If it's what's popping on Facebook, it will be on here, and I don't leave anything off. You're going to see my infomercials throughout the show, so guess this is my job. This is my business. So all I ask for you guys to do, share my live. How about that? What about this one? Okay. So I know everyone has seen this, right? And the lady took it upon herself to go into the church. And I guess God moved her to tell her story. So first of all, the deacon, because I'm sure he's a deacon if he's holding the mic, just kind of like took the mic away from her and walked away and left the lady in limbo. So me as a person, as a Christian, I know that, you know, God's house is supposed to be the house for the broken. And sometimes when you're broken, you don't necessarily know how to convey your words. So what do you think? Do you think that he should have taken the mic away? Or do you think that, you know, some churches are beside themselves? Because God said, come as you are. The God I serve said, come as you are. But I got to answer because, you know, she's going to pray for it instead.
Have a word from the Lord or testimony of God's goodness.
What did y'all think about that? So, is this what's popping? What's good? What it is? What's up? What do you think?
Sit yourself, your hypocritical self down. We all got to look at ourselves. We all need Jesus.
How about that? How about that? Yeah. Now, certain things I can't, you know, I'm not going to touch. But there's a, you know, we're on the churches right now. So we're going to discuss a couple of things that's popping on the book with the churches. So what about this one right here? Y'all let me know what you think about this one right here that's coming up. You know, I don't see anybody talking to me. We here, share this live.
I think I need to talk to the wretches tonight. You think we can have an intelligent conversation of a woman that had 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 babies from 8, 9, 10 different men? Then they said, I want to find me a good man. I want a good man. Hey, she found that damn 10 babies ago.
This a pastor?
Married somebody. You done gave a coochie.
This church has to be in hell.
Go out. You can drive a big rig up and then turn it around and come out and you don't even hit the walls. And then damn, now you want a good man.
Look at Pastor. So is this what's popping, what's good, what it is, or what's up? You know, what's going on with these churches?
Here's my point. We pick and choose the scriptures that we want to use to beat folk up with.
Let me see.
Rather than look at our own lives.
Let me see those emojis if you agree now. Come on.
You can't evangelize and antagonize at the same time.
How about that? How about that?
You cannot insult and inspire the same people that you insult. I thank God that Jesus went to Samaria with a woman who had some sexual identity problems and didn't preach condemnation. He just preached Christ. And our greatest missionary opportunity is going to be finding those who may be struggling to say, I'm not better than you, but the same grace that saved me, the same blood that let me come, is the same blood that you're going to need.
How about that? Okay. So you see where we going. We on the churches. You know, I love the Lord. But, you know, we got to do better. One more. I got one more for you.
Stop calling me sis. I am a man, not a sis, and not your doggone woman. Stop calling me first lady. Y'all so crazy. Stop it. Stop calling me sis.
Hey.
Stop calling me sis. I am a man. Stop calling me sis. Y'all so crazy. Stop calling me sis. I am a man, not a sis. Y'all so crazy.
Y'all so crazy.
I am a man.
Stop calling that lady sis.
Stop calling me sis.
Stop calling her sis.
Stop calling me sis.
Facebook, y'all are
Y'all
brutal.
so crazy.
Y'all are brutal.
Y'all so crazy.
Y'all are brutal.
Y'all so
I
crazy.
could not leave her out.
I am a man. Stop calling me sis. Stop calling me sis.
So, okay. So why are y'all calling that lady sis? And first lady, she's not married yet. She's no first lady. Oh, you gays are something, y'all are something awful. Y'all need to stop that. So, you know, I just wanted to keep in mind this is what's popping on the book. If I see it on the book, I'm going to bring it to you. So, hello, it's all about a good time. Well, stop it. Calling that lady sis. If you're not following me, my whole show being that I don't have the numbers that I want will be promoting me. So get ready, get ready. And once again, this show is about any and everything that took place on the book that I felt was popular. I wanted to show this for honorable mention to close out the churches because this is a gospel song. Now, I don't know if you guys can see her up close, but I will have these all linked on AYG TV. When I tell you Mama is playing those spoons, and right before this started, she dipped it in this jar. It's a jar right here. I don't know what the jar do, but she got skills beyond measure. She got 2 spoons. If she can play spoons, I can play bracelet. Just wanted to have a little fun with you guys. We have to keep it fun because this is what's popping on the book. Share my damn life. How about that? Moving on. Trust me, guys, I got some good stuff coming up, so just stay tuned. And some important things that I like to keep you informed about what's going on in the community that I think you need to know about. Now, this is my new workout. You know, I've been sitting around the house, and I put on probably like 30, 40 pounds. But once I saw this, and I know it's a couple of guys in Atlanta, a couple of dancers in Atlanta that can help me do this routine. Now, this might be a talent. I don't know what you think. And I love it that this young man is not trying to be black. He's just this white dancing, but it's sickening. What you think about that? You not feeling that? Oh, okay. Well, guess what? I enjoyed him. The workout is amazing. He does some stunts in here that are really, really intriguing. This is my little favorite part right here. If you know me and my dancing.
Hallelujah.
Not that part, that's my son, Christopher. This little part right here. How about that? How about that? And he's a white boy. He's not trying to be black, but he is getting him a piece. You know, I want to keep it, because I'm going to get dark with some things. I'm going to keep it light, keep it fun. It has to be all over the place. You can't cover what's popular on the book. And like I stated, this is what's popular. I enjoyed this. Can you just imagine this being a routine? A workout routine? How many of you fat people like me will actually get your life? So yeah, that was very inspirational. What do you think so far? You enjoying it so far? Hey, Angel, how's everybody doing? Yes, keep in mind, share my live. I'm never going to give up on me. Trust me. You may get tired of it. You may get tired of seeing it. I'm never going to give up on me. I just wanted y'all to see, because I'm going to be throwing some stuff in there for honorable mention. But look at these suits. These are some nice, tall suits. And if you get to see the video, it's much clearer than what it is right there. Well, I tell you, those some nice, tall suits that these college American men, American men. Look. Those are some nice suits. Y'all need to check these suits out. These are some really nice suits. When you get a chance, for you guys that like to look nice and look at everyone is tailored. This is the Million Suit March. That's why they're getting off the bus. They're at the Million Suit March. So hey, check out this. Oh yeah, and there's some nice young men in there too. I can't touch that, but I just wanted to throw that in for honorable mention. You see it's so many different shades. It's not just black. It's all over the place. It is all over the place. Those are some nice suits. So keep in mind, I'm going to be throwing things in there just for you. We're gonna make it fun and spicy at the same time. Hey, how about that? If you're not liking what I'm putting out, you should have sent me something, damn it. But until then, sit back and enjoy what I got coming for you. It's all information that is on the book.
Details on a mass arrest.
This is serious.
Ended a New Year's Eve party after police found a tiny little bit of drugs. And wait till you hear these details. Officers arrived at this party after hearing what was reported as gunfire and detected the odor of marijuana and observed subjects fleeing the premises, probably because it was being raided by the police. While conducting their investigation, officers noted marijuana in plain view and initially recovered a semi-automatic handgun, which contextually is either a right that all Americans have, or if it's a person of a different race, it's cause to arrest dozens and dozens of people. So they reportedly entered the house without the permission of the partygoers. After less than 1 ounce of marijuana was discovered, 63 attendees were arrested and sent to jail because no one claimed the drugs as theirs. So they had to arrest 63 people. Man, that's a big party. I've never had a party that big. Everyone at the house was arrested for possession of marijuana, which police say was in everyone's reach or control. Although, to be fair, it was 1 ounce. So I'm sure some of those 63 people were out of arm's reach of it. And according to jail records, the 63 individuals who were arrested on Saturday night were processed by Monday night. That's quite a gap there. All were charged with a single count of marijuana possession, although that's literally impossible for them to have all possessed it. It would have to be like 1 grain at that point. The individuals arrested were predominantly black males, aged 19 to 25. You will be shocked to find out. 19 to 25. Some have lost their jobs as a result of spending multiple days in jail because, of course. Now, you should understand that this was in Georgia. It was in Cartersville, Georgia. Now, in Athens, Georgia, black individuals are 4.7 times more likely to be charged with a marijuana violation than white individuals. The same discrepancy exists on the national level as well. So I wonder, perhaps that had something to do with what happened at Cartersville.
So I had an interesting experience reading the story, John, because in the beginning, they don't talk about what the race is. So as I'm reading the story, I'm like, and it's Georgia, so they're more conservative there.
The Young Turk.
I didn't even think about race.
Check out their blog. Check out their page, The Young Turk.
1 ounce of marijuana. Then I read they were threatened with tasers. Okay, I'm like, partygoers more likely to be black as we keep going in the story.
Mm-hmm. You see how comfortable they are with that?
Or type of zip ties.
Okay, zip ties. I get they were arrested. They put them in cages. Then
hey, Antonio.
In jail for all that time. There's no way they're white. Okay, they're going to lawyer up. People are going to come. Is there going to be worried? 63 people at a party, at a white party. Somebody's going to be powerful. We got to get them out of here, right? Lock them up. Let alone keep them in jail for all that time. Have some of them lose jobs, etc. And then I saw this quote. They told me I was unfit person to have a baby. I'm like, all right. and I was going to ask you, because I didn't think it was going to be in the story, hey, can you look up if they're white or black? And if they're white, I'll come on there and be like, hey, I thought they were going to be black, but it turns out they're white. And many relators are, of course they're black, of course. So you think they go into a white party and arrest 63 people and put them in cages over an ounce of marijuana in the first place? They're worried about gunshots. They find out it's fireworks. White people are having a party with fireworks. There's 1 ounce of marijuana, and they arrest them all. No way, no way, no way. I know we're crazy on the war on drugs, right? And it's like anything is possible now, right? And cops are shooting moms in yoga pants. And so, but...
Hi, Tiffany.
It does look, it's an unbelievable anecdote, but if you say, hey, it's just an anecdote, John just gave me the numbers. In a similar town in Georgia, 4.7 times more likely to get arrested if you're black. The national average is a little lower, to be fair. You're 3.7 times more likely to be arrested, even though you're just as likely to smoke marijuana if you're white or black. So are they targeting black people in mass throughout the country? And it doesn't have to be purposeful. The cops there don't have to go with the mindset of, I hate all black people. If they're black in there, I'm going to arrest everyone. They don't have to think that. That's not what we're saying. But there are assumptions that they make. There's stereotypes in the back of their heads, which leads to black people being arrested 4 times the rate of white people for the same harmless offense of smoking marijuana, or in this case, not smoking it.
I mean, I don't know how many cops they had there, but how did one not just like look around as they're carting out dozen after dozen of people just think, what the hell are we doing? We got in this supposedly because of something having to do with justice. And you have to go pretty far astray to end up with this sort of situation. And yeah, I mean, the racial component, like, so as you point out, like, I like to be very upfront about the things I don't have enough experience to talk about. But I will say that in this case, I have literally decades of experience of being white. And there has never been a party of 63 white people between 19 and 25 that didn't have an ounce of marijuana, okay? You can bring up every party I've ever been to if you want to and carve them all off. You can take their weed, you can take their Dave Matthews CDs, you can do it all. But they don't, obviously, because of the racial component to all of this.
Okay, and last thing, guys, look.
I'm going to get to it as soon as they finish, guys.
The outrageous war on drugs is so monumentally stupid. There's the racial angle which we discussed. But there's an argument to be made. The most important angle is the class angle.
Yeah.
Because, like, it is conceivable. The only way that it's conceivable is it's 63 white guys in a holla in the middle of West Virginia, right? And they don't give a damn about you.
Also do that.
Right. Well, it might be a different joke, but it's okay. They don't care about you. But you know in your heart of heart, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're right wing or left wing. There's no way they're arresting 63 people in a party in Beverly Hills over an ounce of marijuana. It is not a thing that happens in this country. It will never happen in this country. There's no way they're arresting 63 people at Princeton. There's no way they're arresting 63 people on Wall Street. It's just not going to happen over an ounce of marijuana. But if you're poor, they don't care about you. They just look at you as something they have to process, not as actual human beings.
I think they would not arrest a party of 63 people in Beverly Hills if they had an ounce of.
With this being said, and as you see, I'm not afraid to touch. You know, I understand that everybody that has a podcast, some things are more exciting than others. I'm the type of individuals, I'm going to be touching things that are important. Certain conversations need to be had. That right there, that conversation that we just witnessed was not even talking about those two individuals. It was talking about, and I don't know who's all watching, but I'm sure majority of my people that are watching are African American. And the conversation has gotten too comfortable in 2018 now with talking about, you know, things that have been going on for generations. What are we as individuals going to do differently? You know, we are the current representative of our communities right now. But a lot of members of the community are making mistakes from the past. You know, it may not affect you. It may not affect you. It may, you know, this particular party, after I did some investigation, the guys, whoever rented the party, they got the house off of B&B. So I'm sure it was due to the fact that the neighborhood, where the people live, they called the police or whatever the case may be. Due to the racial, it could be because, you know, majority of the crowd was black in a different neighborhood. Nevertheless, when it comes to the ages of 19 and 25, a lot of us have younger siblings. A lot of you guys are in that age range, and you have to be cautious to the world that you live in. I mean, I understand you want to do your thing, you want to be free, but you have to be mindful of your situations and don't put yourself in unnecessary situations. Be careful. Be selective of the people that you choose to hang around. You know, be understanding that the world is not what we want it to be. It's a different world that we have to live in, and less is best. So just be mindful. Like I stated, It may be something that you did not want to see, but this is my damn show, and this is what I wanted to talk about, and hopefully it may touch somebody in your family.
If she not licking the gooch, she ain't doing what she do. I'm telling you. Listen, I thought the balls was it. I thought she got the balls, she top of the notch. Shorty get the balls, she lit. But if she get the gooch, boy, I'm telling you this. Listen, man, you get your gooch licked, it might sound a little suspect, but trust me, you get the gooch licked, that little tingling sensation from the gooch. Oh, man, I'm telling you something now. Shit make you want to go like, man, stop that tongue a little lower. Fuck it, we already there, huh? For those of y'all who don't know, the gooch is the area between the testicles and the asshole. That little strip. Yeah. That little strip. The gooch is it.
Okay.
You get your gooch licked, that's a different world.
Okay.
Yo, okay, the ladies be the best head, lick the gooch.
Now, look, I gotta stop this because I saw that, and I've been introduced to the gooch by somebody. What do y'all think about the gooch? Huh? So, is it suspect that the straight guy want the gooch licked? Is it? Am I talking to myself? I see I got 15 people on here with me. Is it suspect to lick the gooch? I'm just asking. I don't know. Oh, no comment? So I guess everybody out here top, y'all don't get y'all gooch licks? Okay, we're going to move on then. Since don't nobody get their gooch licked, I just thought it was interesting. It was on the book. They was talking about the gooch. So I wanted to hear what the people had to say about the gooch. I don't know. Maybe y'all need to get y'all gooch licked so you'll be able to have this conversation. Somebody need to lick that gooch. Have to give it up to Cardi B and Bruno Mars. This song is everything. The girls are hating on Miss Cardi. She's ready to turn out tunes on y'all though. She not playing with y'all. Yes. Hey. This could be a talent for a lot of the old girls. Y'all know these dances. Yeah. Not showing the whole video, guys. Like I stated, everything that's taking place here is actually on the book. So what we're actually doing is what you put out is what I snatch and what I bring back and show to everybody because a lot of people be busy. They don't have time to see everything. So just wanted to shout out Cardi B and Bruno Mars for their new song. And like I said, if you look at it, for a lot of these old girls, a lot of you know these dances, so it'll be a sickening talent. So take your time, put your talent together. Hey, boom, what's going on? What's going on? Yeah, so like I said, these are just things that I saw as, for the last week, things that I felt that were noticeable mention that I wanted to talk about. I think Cardi B and Bruno Mars, they snuck that one out. It was produced quite well. It was a dedication to In Living Colors. I think they did an amazing job with it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. What you think? No? Hey, so what's going on? So that was just, like I said, I'm all over the place because the book is all over the place, but the book got some good stuff. So if you, hey, stay tuned. I got some other stuff coming, and yes, the Fly Girl. That's right, D. Oh, this is my show. So as a designer and a female impersonator, the people that make their own clothing, that used to be my goal. I always wanted to get to Project Runway so I can show off my skills. It has returned. So I'm going to start having Project Runway watch with me. If anybody's interested. Not too many people are into Project Runway. I really like this season because it's actually against the All-Stars, new All-Stars against veteran All-Stars. A good friend of ours is on it from the community, Anthony. This is one reason why I wanted to show you because I feel like in our community, we don't do enough celebrating each other. We don't have to actually be in the spotlight to celebrate someone. He is actually still doing his thing. And if you understand anybody, our community is a hard community to break away and become somebody and make a name for the world to see. So that's him. You know what I'm saying? He is one of us. So I chose this because it was on Facebook, and hey guys, we have to support each other. So if you're not doing anything, hey, come watch Project Runway with me. And if you can sew, we could probably do our own Project Runway. How about that? Nothing major, guys. Like I stated, these are all the things that are popping on the book. The year started out kind of weak, but at the end of the week, it kind of was good, though. We got some good things popping. So just want to touch bases with some things. If you see anything that I don't see and you want me to bring it on the show, please feel free to inbox me. Let me know what you see, and we'll let the community see. Got to promote myself, guys. Sorry, this is what I do. Also, for those of you who probably, wanted to know what was the big hype about Diana Ross being at a club in California. Well, Diana Ross has and always will be the Beyonce of, the 60s, 70s, and 80s. This is an icon. To have an icon actually come up, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'm sure one of you guys know that Diana Ross I'm sure she's in her 70s. But to be at a nightclub where you got the girls stripping but with heels on, we do it all, child. We don't discriminate, We have a good time. We have a good time. So wanted to celebrate an icon for coming. This is our community. This is the LGBT community that she chose to come and pop in. A lot of people still love this community. So wanted to salute her, but this is the baddest black woman in the game.
I was a little girl sitting on the linoleum floor of my mother's house in Milwaukee, watching Anne Bancroft present the Oscar for Best Actor at the 36th Academy Awards. She opened the envelope and said 5 words that literally made history. The winner is Sidney Poitier. In 1982, Sidney received the Cecil B. DeMille Award right here at the Golden Globes, and it is not lost on me that at this moment there are some little girls watching as I become the first black woman to be given this same award. I want to thank the Hollywood Foreign Press Association, because we all know that the press is under siege these days, but we also know that it is the insatiable dedication to uncovering the absolute truth that keeps us from turning a blind eye to corruption and to injustice. To tyrants and victims and secrets and lies. I want to say that I value the press more than ever before as we try to navigate these complicated times, which brings me to what I know for sure is that speaking your truth is the most powerful tool we all have. And I'm especially proud and inspired by all the women who have felt strong enough and empowered enough to speak up and share their personal stories. Each of us in this room are celebrated because of the stories that we tell. Taylor. A name I know, and I think you should know too. In 1944, Recy Taylor was a young wife and a mother. She was just walking home from the church service. She'd attended in Abbeville, Alabama, when she was abducted by 6 armed white men, raped and left blindfolded by the side of the road, coming home from church. They threatened to kill her if she ever told anyone. But her story was reported to the NAACP, where a young worker by the name of Rosa Parks became the lead investigator on her case. And together, they sought justice. But justice wasn't an option in the era of Jim Crow. The men who tried to destroy her were never persecuted. Recy Taylor died 10 days ago. Just shy of her 90th. I just hope that Recy Taylor died knowing that her truth, like the truth of so many other women who were tormented in those years, and even now tormented, goes marching on. It was somewhere in Rosa Parks' heart almost 11 years later when she made the decision to stay seated on that bus in Montgomery. And it's here with every woman who chooses to say, me too. And every man who chooses to listen. So I want all the girls watching here and now to know that a new day is on the horizon. And when that new day finally dawns, it will be because of a lot of magnificent women, many of whom are right here in this room tonight, and some pretty phenomenal men fighting hard to make sure that they become the leaders who take us to the time when nobody ever has to say, me too, again. Thank you.
Now, you know this is a powerful speech. This lady is accepting an award, and her speech was so powerful to where the country wanted the next day to say, oh, Miss Oprah's running for president. I would love, I say that, I don't know if you see, if you go back to my timeline, probably like 2 years ago. I don't have that page. Anyway, I recommended that Oprah and Tyler run for president. That was just my opinion. That's to make it a peaceful country. So I highlighted Oprah, and I'm glad everybody did hit me up, and I appreciate that, guys. Yes, Star Andrews, figure skating champion. I did see that, and I was going to get it on the show, but unfortunately, I do a lot of observing other podcasts. And if I feel that someone has actually spoken on something, I'm probably not going to speak on it.